porque nada es más importante que todas las cosas que ven. Hay comida y chicas tan lindas, el ron también hay que beber. Bienvenido a la isla bonita, la vida como debe ser. A la vida, chica.
Alright. Now that my tea is ready, I can finally allow myself to get started. Check this out though, we got something new today. Apparently it's Tropical 20th anniversary, because I did not see this little special balloons and a llama that says hit me before. Alright, let's hit the llama. What do we get? We get a shotgun. You gotta hit him multiple times. Pinata llama. How did you find me? I was blending in so well. Find a pinata under the mistletoe. You get a lump of coal in your pillow. Was it a zoo? No, it was a cool park. You should try finding my siblings. They're so good at hiding, you can't even find them. They can't even find themselves anymore. It rewards you for it in gold. So the only thing in my pinata was a quest to find more pinatas? Is it on the Zeppelin? Is it on the airplane? Is it in the freighter ship? Is it the shark? There's the llama. Eat up the llama. Alright, fine, I'll continue proper. What I've got to do is learn how to not overextend myself so much, because I've been terrible with these past couple of missions about trying to build every single thing that I want to build too quickly. Because the concept is sound, right? If I got more buildings, then I got more people creating economic output. But while that's true, all I'm really doing is creating a whole buttload of communities that all require maintenance and wages all at once. Because we ended off last night finally starting to develop the main island, having put all of our focus on this heavy production island, and a bit onto this mostly goats island. But it's too much all at once. I'm not doing myself any services. I've got to reach a point where I can just sit back, let the money come in for a bit, and actually allow my Tropicans to be unhappy. That's the hard part. Maybe they'll have to make do with few churches for a bit. Or make do with substandard housing until election time comes around and make a promise for one thing. That's what I might have to start doing. I just want them all to be happy, you know? I want them all to have jobs. I want them to have nice houses to live in. $500 tobacco, $400 tobacco. No more tobacco. Somebody straight up quit. It's a country house. And I'm already back in the negatives. I don't think my housing happiness is going to get to 55 in 2 years. Well, all can come into here. What kind of research? I don't want to do prohibition, because then people like me less. But then again, people like me less, but then they work harder. Let's research house. We have a house. For the people. I bet if I do free housing and give everyone houses. Found research for police station. What is our unemployment looking at? 4 unemployed citizens. But 13 vacant jobs. They're all uneducated. They got no reason not to work. We got so many logs coming in, so many planks coming out. Alright, we got logs in, we got plenty of money. Let's turn these logs into boats. Shipyard for boats. What else could planks turn into? Planks or furniture. But it requires the electricity. Terrain too uneven, really? All this terrain's too uneven? These aren't exactly hills here. I don't see it must be connected to water. But it must be connected to water. I mean, I expect that's a shipyard. Okay, now it says must be placed on a beach reaching the water. Up here it just says terrain too uneven, making you think it's land-based. Alright, I'll put in this community. Unless... You could come to here, I was wondering. With all this gunk on the beach here. And right by some Teamsters. But I feel like I want it to be someplace close where the planks are. And the planks are all being made over here. Oh well, they got roads. Okay, let's have it where... Not rubber, but planks. Planks give the purview of processing. How's my creamer we're looking? No local consumption. Just get that cheese out of here. Job quality. They're gonna work regardless. I'm not gonna focus about job quality just yet. Unless I make it like an election promise to improve job quality. More exports giving 5 digit positiveness, just gotta wait then. I have to actually be patient and just wait for things to happen. That's my struggle. Actually waiting and not doing anything. But you want to do stuff, and the primary way you do stuff is spending money. No planks in. No planks in yet. Efficiency and job quality up by 10. Let's get the efficiency. An additional in stock for 7,080 units of aluminum. Okay, had a word there. It's just planks in, boats out. What's this? Oh, mansion. Who cares then? $1,000 tobacco in. Another 1,000 waiting to be picked up. Demand failed. Oh, hold on. That was for housing, wasn't it? Oh well, that's fine. 43% is still good enough. We're just idling. Probably getting some boats out. Hopefully this is actually worthwhile and not like a waste. Was that just shadows? Weird permanent shadows? Or is that supposed to be like rocks or something? Plenty of wood choppers. Plenty of trees. We don't need tree nurseries. Poor.
The
There was
citizens
four.
are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want a choice in how they are ruled. So selfish.
Alright. What do we have? 39 against us. And 17 undecided. I'm going to acknowledge that healthcare isn't as good as it could be. Praise the capitalists, blame the Axis, because everybody hates Nazis. And we gotta promise nothing. Because even though we did improve housing, we didn't improve it enough to make these babies happy. They got to advance from bunkhouses to flop houses, and most people have an actual house, not just a country house. So I don't know why they're complaining.
My friends, you are the dedicated ones for whom no
Oh,
hardship
money's
is
almost up to
too
50,000.
great. True Tropicans.
Look at those
Your
freights coming in.
tribulations shall be rewarded with just a little more effort. Your Presidente hears the cries of the sick. You say there are not
We're losing
enough
more and more
doctors to
support.
label all the illnesses, but soon everyone will know the names of all their diseases. Our ongoing prosperity is supported by the capitalists. With thanks. We're grateful for the many fulfilling jobs you create for my people and your progressive
create.
attitudes towards taxation.
I don't see them putting the money in to make all these jobs. That's me. That is all me.
So we condemn our enemies. The Axis wishes to remake the world over my mildly unsettled body. It is you, my friends, who I thank for making me what I am today. I am proud to be your Presidente. Viva Tropico!
It's a bit too close. How do I get people to like me more? Efficiency of all ag buildings. And upkeep. Increase communist standing. How do the communists like me? They love me. But there's more capitalists and communists right now. The religious are indifferent toward me. It's only at 50. I need every single communist vote then. Decreases construction costs of all industrial buildings by 50%. It costs 10,000 up front, but if I'm going to build a lot of industrial buildings, it's probably a good idea to quickly industrialize. Okay, let's do ag subsidies.
The farm. It
Es que no tengo ningún ideal.
Mandatory siestas? Job quality of each workplace?
Mirando al cielo me siento genial.
They might like me if we've got mandatory siestas.
work is hard, and nobody appreciates that more than you, Presidente. You've never had to do a day of hard labor in your life, and you aren't about to start now. As a show of goodwill to the citizens of Tropico, a mandatory 2-hour siesta is to be declared after lunch. It is not a great recipe for productivity, but it sure breaks up those long afternoons slaving away. With this edict, you snooze, but you do not lose.
Clinic? What's this ultimatum? Build a clinic. Or capitalist standing. Or 5,000 bucks, or risk a financial crisis. Well, it's bumped me up to 55%. Okay, let's get that clinic in. Public services. Who is in most need of a clinic? Either of these items would do.
Escucha bien el misterio total y aprenderás, señorito, lo que tú ves.
Only trouble is there's so much uneven terrain here.
Yo soy y me encuentras aquí disfrutando de la playa.
I do like how it's about the same length as a flophouse.
Que voy por ahí, es el cielo, sí. Ahora verás, pequeñito, que como vivo no es
There, that's a cute place for it.
Es que me gustan las cosas y como ves es la vida ideal.
28 undecided.
Vive.
At least we got 55% voting for me. That is enough. All those spikes coming in. 27,000 expected revenue in 1 month. 1 month solid. 26. I just want it to be 50,000 even. By the time the boat comes in, 30,000. Oh yeah, we're definitely there then. $50,000 monies.
Well, we have thoroughly destabilized what remains of the Allies and the Axis. A new era dawns. But I fear the sky is not tropican blue.
You see, Presidente, the Soviet Union, despite sustaining horrific losses, is simply too big to lay down. And when we remove the other superpowers, we may have created an even darker future for Tropico. Is this our reddest hour? Advance to the Cold War.
The wars are over, Presidente. I would kiss you if it was not treason to do so.
Oh, he's in color now. That's cute. Advances of portraits based on the era. The wars are over, Presidente. Surely everything will get better. Now that the heat of battle dies down and the world begins to cool. Surely it cannot get too cold. The sun shines upon the promise of the future and the planet is unquestionably safe. Face the agendas of 6 political factions. Choose how to deal with 2 new opposing superpowers. Send spies to acquire future research opportunities or observe your people. Okay.
Finally, the war is behind us. What's next? Certainly not a different kind of war.
Pollution of industrial cities, 7%. Efficiency down by 10 only. I think I'll stay, 0 emissions. Then again, power consumption. Since things from the Cold War onwards start to take electricity at a greater pace, 20% drop in power consumption for only a small 5% drop in industrial efficiency. I think I'll take 0 emissions. Separation of power, true separation. Cannot issue citizen actions except for bribes. Increase global liberty by 5. Yeah. Should all make him happy? Confirm the change?
Presidente, my comrades and I have heard that the communists now rule the world. I feel guilty to be surprised, but I am.
I have 2 newspapers. With their permission, upgrade a newspaper to spread the good news to all of our new comrades. The Red Star can prepare the way for the Commissar, who is the most equal member of the party, and who will surely arrive soon to judge Tropico's communist credentials. Work mode Red Star for every newspaper. Average communist approval 60. I have 81. Okay, let's get the Red Star in then. 2 newspapers, now that we have money. Education, media, and education. Newspaper? Newspapers are lacking in so many places. Put it right here to be central and overlap so many houses. Oh. There's a house in the way. That no one is living in. All my houses are too good and nobody wants a country house. There's a shack though. Why are you two here? You're poor, unemployed, but there's other houses close by. This tells me that I need to build a few more flop houses. There, like that. And a few better house. We'll destroy this, because they're gonna get a better house right now anyway. Then let's get those newspapers in. See? That's a nice big spread. One over here. And another. Who has more people living in it? Ooh. That's like the entire island here. Almost. Can't quite get these. It's alright. They'll just have to retrieve the newspaper. Do some more research. What do we got? Cold War era now. Immigration, media independence, alternative food sources. Citizens will not die of starvation. Threshold increased by 10 for citizens dying of low health care. Okay, I like that. But it's got a 2-year cooldown. No, it runs for 2 years and has a 4-year cooldown. Assembly ban, diplomatic super party. Standing of each superpower by 20 upon activation. Experimental ground treatment. 200 per industrial building to my Swiss bank account upon activation. Increases pollution of each industrial building by 10%. Decrease environmental standing. No. Mandatory waste sorting. Decrease pollution of all residential buildings. Increase upkeep all residential buildings. Conservatives hate it. Environmentalists love it. National Day. Efficiency of all taverns and cocktail bars. Nuclear testing? No. Spelling bee? Each high school student at graduation has 5% chance directly earning a college degree for spelling good. Asylum, bank, cabaret, casino, cathedral, childhood museum, aww. Commando garrison, can I have more work modes? We could do a nuclear power plant. At a tourist port? Oh, we could. There's the other untouched half of the island. We could totally bring in so many more tourists now. Research complete for media independence.
Canal Uno has determined it is impossible.
State control media increases success chance of propaganda effects from media buildings 2%. But decrease liberty by 5. Independent for the work modes. Free media's default state. Sponsored content. Increases revenue of media buildings by 10%. 100% I mean. Eh. See, take it slow. I hate to do it. Hold on, we are dipping. Now that we have more people to cater to, right? Environmentalists to industrialists, we got indifferent environmentalists. What's a banana? Resource. Boats. Let's do exports. Anything good? I'm guessing red and blue is USSR and whatever is a capitalist. 9% up for weapons. They're the only ones who want weapons, so... What is our weapons output at right now? In desperate need of nickel. Decreases job position by 1, but efficiency up by 25%. Do it, rock flotation cells. These guys aren't working enough for my liking. Edicts that I got I can do. Social Security. Retirees and adult students receive 60% of average wage paid on Tarpico, currently $6. Increase personal experience 5. Communists increase standing by 8. Happy meat. Decrease efficiency of all ranches and factory ranches. 15%. Increases job quality all ranches. 10%. Standard export price of meat 10%. Industrialists and environmentalists. There are vaguely more industrialists. Indifferent. I want to get more environmentalists up then. Give me happy meat.
Studies show that the meat from happy animals tastes better than that from sad ones. Plus, you can stick on a fancy label saying cruelty-free and hike up the prices. Just have the ranch workers stop and pet the livestock. It's not the most efficient farming technique, but the hippies and flower people will be delighted.
Issue an edict. Social Security, who cares about the capitalists?
There is not enough to go around. It never hurts to seem more generous than you are, and nothing is quite as magnanimous as Social Security. Free money without having to work for it. If you ignore the ghastly mountain of paperwork, of course. If we offer it to just the elderly and university students, We won't have to pay out to most of the population, but we'll still seem implausibly big-hearted. A nearly flawless scam.
How about tax cut? Increase approval of all citizens. $5 per employed citizen. Go down 5 years. So it cost me $2,000. Do it. It's an election year.
Want to get on everyone's good side? Slash taxes and worry about balancing the budget after the next election. Everyone loves having more money, and if they complain when there's not enough money in the treasury to pay for healthcare, sanitation, crime safety, and so forth, well, you can repeal the tax cuts and make them all happy again. 2 easy wins for the price of 1.
Unless a Republican, in which case they get angry until you give a tax cut to the wealthy only, and you can't pay for anything. So the answer is more tax cuts to the wealthy, so you can't pay for anything. So the answer is more tax cuts to the wealthy, so you can't pay for anything. Now let my numbers grow. 57. Both these houses, because I want them to focus more on the newspapers. Who's here? Immigration office has no workers. Lucky 10%. But a chance of 50% to detect hidden role of each immigrant arriving in Tropico. Everyone's got hidden roles? They playing werewolf game with their immigrants? $59% is not exactly a landslide. Oh, look! The freighters have upgraded too. They're all fancy and modern now.
I'm so glad I made this deal with you, Presidente.
Money for my Swiss bank account. Alright, so let's see. We put you to not fulfilled. Research newspaper. Ah. Scales of liberty bonus. Efficiency of each newspaper decrease for every newspaper. How is the current liberty? It's baseline, it's 50. So if I change it up, it'll drop to 30, or is it 20? Because it's a drop of 30, drop of 30. Barely anybody gets to work on weapons, because the nickel factory takes so long to do stuff. Maybe I'll fire a few folks from here. Anything we can do, like raise job happiness, efficiency. More efficiency, but then upkeep up by $5. I could afford it, I'm sure. That's just for pigs. Efficiency and job quality. If I give all of them chainsaws. Get that job quality up. It's job quality purely for the fact that they have more fun using chainsaws. Raid points. I really want them. to steal something cool, like the Taj Mahal. But then they end up wanting so many materials that should be going to my exports. Decrease upkeep in nearby ranches and factory ranches. Okay, that's in range. Pineapple, pineapple. Increase efficiency on nearby pineapple plantations. That's kind of cool. A protest has started about 60% support. What are they protesting? No to the military. Oh. What do you want from me? You got happiness and everything but faith in healthcare.
Please reinforce your armies, Presidente. We have
Produce
enemies to our
uranium or
right,
build a hospital.
insurgents on our left, demons below, and pterodactyls above. Who knows what's hurtling through the fourth dimension to attack us right now?
Fourth
Why
dimension.
work towards battle when you should be battling for the workers? Presidente, please help the comrades. The sweat of their
We'll build a
collective
hospital.
brow drips for Tropico.
Make the communists super happy. Gotta research. We have media independence. Where is newspaper? Newspaper. Nothing for newspaper. That's a World War thing then, isn't it? Newspaper research. And then queue up immigration policy. It's got the hourglass, so it is cute, isn't it? Bum bum. Dun dun. Bum bum. $38,000 for the next one, so still in the green. Happy Meat reached level 1. You got Eastern Bloc Foreign Aid. Okay, so it's East and West Bloc.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to vote for you, Presidente.
We got
And I
60%
intend to
support,
vote for
so
you many,
give me those 2/3
many
votes.
times.
At a minimum, we should have free and open elections. Let nobody say that El Presidente.
Stay vigilant, Presidente. Subversives are everywhere. Heck, I might be one.
Alright, so these are Western Bloc demands. They're not story-based then. Commies, punks, criminals, and freaks. What do you see when you look in the mirror? Anyhow, Presidente, for to protect the free world, I need your cooperation. Think you'd handle the pressure, do you? Have an embassy? For $5,000, 4,000 bucks in my Swiss bank account. Okay. I'll bookmark it, because I can't afford an embassy just yet. Rebel threat decreased to low. It was at high earlier or mid?
That was a close one, Presidente. Apparently, some citizens need to be reminded just how much they love you.
Okay. Media independence. Success chance of propaganda effects on media buildings. But all media buildings drop liberty by 5. Now, make it 3 media. 3 media that by sheer coincidence will all spread out communist news.
Tropico has ceased trading with a certain major superpower. The palace's statement? They
Axis
don't
declares
trade fair,
embargo.
so neither will we.
The Axis no longer exists. Cars, cigars. To the west. We could do furniture. Plastics. Nobody wants like the real big stuff though. Where's the big numbers? Where's the 20% and up? Let alone 10%. Oh, that nickel just melting away. And as soon as the election is done, support drops by 15%. Alright, I want every dead citizen to bequeath their wealth to the state. Give me the Taj Mahal. Come on, research looking. How do I cancel this? There we go. Knowledge required, we have it all. So red star? Okay, only drops super by 10. Does not affect the Die Hard. 25% chance to shift their political views towards a communist faction every time they rest. All these houses here, 25% chance on rest to become communists. All these houses, 25%. Even the mansion. Even one of the mansions has a 25% chance to go communist.
Some say that the Red Star newspaper prints only bald-faced communist propaganda. How ridiculous! There is also a small crossword.
What about the funny pages? That's the important bit. Anyway, must report to show red faces when the commissar arrives. This man's career is already legendary, for nobody has moved sideways in equality so quickly before.
It is time to create the perfect communist utopia, Presidente. I know that, like me, you have dreamed of a time when all are equal. Well, mostly equal.
After communist utopia, that means childhood museum and a mausoleum. With their permission, I wish to encourage in every way the people of Tropico to embrace glorious communism. See, I have a manifesto. I've been writing this since I was a little comrade, sharing Papa's knee my 22 brothers and sisters. Okay, child museum and mausoleum. Fun for visiting citizens and tourists, influences visitors, gains... Oh, it requires electricity though. Gains money for up to 50 filthy rich citizens upon their death. Preferred by cultural tourists, no wealth requirements. See that? Electricity 20. Let's do the childhood museum first then.
An official statement from the palace says there is nothing to be alarmed about. The sense of growing dread is perfectly normal.
There. These people will have the childhood museum. To grow these tobacco leaves quicker? Why go to the circus where they could have my childhood museum? I grew up in a simple little favela just like them. A little hovel the size of a mansion. Truly, I'm a man of the people. Strong and die-hard supporters of communism. % efficiency. House is all filled up. Bunk houses, bunk houses. Why don't I tear these down and replace them with the
I sometimes wonder, Presidente, what the world would
build
be like
nuclear
without
program?
static, still, unmoving, as if the wind were gone.
Wouldn't a nuclear program require uranium? Uranium to supply electrical power. Emits little pollution. But the thing is, I don't think I have uranium. Hold on. It's a new era. It's a new era, so we do have uranium. And there's a bunch growing right under the ranches. 80,000 only, though. We got plenty of coal. Though. Which is cheaper. Power generation, 316 megawatts. Over 800 megawatts. Here's the thing, right? Naturally, we want more renewable, sustainable energy with low carbon footprints. But people always make a major fuss when it's like a coal power plant being produced in Kenya. When the truth is that 90% of the global greenhouse gas emissions is not coming from the little countries with a coal plant here or there. It's the big uns. Like, I don't just mean 2/3 to the big countries, 1/3 to the little one. It's like US, Europe, China alone is all the way up here. Everyone else is all the way down here. So if Tropico puts up a coal plant for electricity, it's not doing anything. It's not doing anything that these few wealthy countries are doing. So, might go coal power plant, because we got plenty of coal. What industries can I do now? Vehicle factory? If I had rubber? Plastics to process oil? Emits much pollution, much pollution. Gold to precious jewelry? Doesn't appear to require any electricity. Planks to furniture is probably better than boats because it requires electricity. Cars then, probably better than weaponry. But I want to make a jewelry shop. Because we have gold coming in, right? Where's my gold shops? Gold mine. They have 115 deposit left. There's another gold mine up here, isn't there? Would have used gold. Iron. Coal. Coal. Where was the other one? I thought we had a gold mine, apart from that one. Or is that my only gold? There's another gold mine that I am not exploiting. If I was producing more gold, then I might build a factory for it. But right now the volume isn't good enough. The volume is another important thing. Like that, how many coal plants being worked on? 1 coal, 2 coal. And sure, some of it is going towards steel production, but that is still 2 coal being drawn out. Oh, I got more shacks forming up. More shacks again. Who's living in these? Nobody. It's empty. It's empty, but the shacks are still up. Demolish them. No one's got claims. Okay, what do I want the electricity for? Telepheric station. Passengers between cable cars. Oh, that's pretty cool. It requires 30 megawatts of power for both sides. One metro to the metro station on the same island. Improves housing quality of nearby residential buildings and tourist accommodations. The more stations connected, the longer travel times will be. Solar power requires modern times. Wind turbines, modern times. See, so these power plants are a temporary evil that we have to take. Okay, I think I see what to do. We'll put the power plant right behind here. Can't be too NIMBY. Actually, no. Just need at least a couple of spaces for the road to turn like that. And who doesn't want a house right by the power plant? There, we could have a flop house. Fast food joint? Must be at least 4. Food, happiness of visiting citizens. Luxury entertainment, like a gourmet restaurant. Could do radio stations. Inspiring billboards. Increases approval of each passerby. Inspiring statue. Choose a pose to influence citizens living nearby. How could I say no to that? Passion leader, welcome to family. What does it do though? Inspire people, welcome to family. I could change it, right? Because I don't know what these do. Let's do welcome to family for the residential zone. It's a shame I can't put it in the middle of the road, at the intersection. First, let's turn these bunk houses to flop houses. Spots taken. Nuh-uh, let me have it. What do you mean spots taken? There's nobody here. Is it that one man standing there? Is he what's blocking it? Housing quality 40 for tenements. Lower quality for 16 households. 40 as opposed to 38, so it's better at least. Housing quality deteriorates over time for conventillos. Let's give them pediments. Housing quality of 440. Well off or better for apartments is 52, but houses is still better. Tenements then? And then give them the Presidente statue. Where is it? Welcome to the family. Increases approval of immigrants working near the statue. Oh. You know, I'm not going to experiment with $5,000 each time. Statue Tropico 6. At least tell me the effect before I build it. Passionate leader improves the citizens working and living near the statue over time. Welcome to founding for immigrants. Unforgiving overseer decreases liberty around, but citizens must likely become criminals or rebels. Humble servant increased liberty, improves relations with superpowers in nearby embassies. Inspire people. Inspires people in surrounding areas and improves overall happiness. So I want passionate leader and inspiring. Oh my goodness, inspiring Presidente is Disco Stew. Get out of these shacks. So, I guess somewhere we're building towards is tenements and a 2x3 grid. So what I could do is build bunk houses with the house attached to make a 2x3. Then upgrade that to flop houses, and from that to tenements. Because I'm thinking right in terms of future urban development.
Comrade Presidente, what a pleasure to finally meet you. Rumors suggest that you have been my ally for some time. Though, who believes rumors?
Your country is small, but has potential for equality. A few changes will be required, and then a few more. Instructions will be issued by trusted comrades of the party. I'll only remind you that justice plus obedience equals a party. The party is correct.
Good morning, Presidente. Today's code is... Oh, we no longer have need of spy codes. So sad, but the party is correct.
I am Comrade Kuznetsov. I shall liaise with your local comrades to work towards global justice as per the needs of the party. Party also wishes for modernization, so please demolish these outdated buildings. Modernity plus compliance equals party, or so it says here. No ministry? Already beat them to it. It was too expensive. And customs office next. What was that? Something popped up. Joyous jobs. The commissar of the party invited me to help improve the lives of the comrades, Presidente. It is my dream come true. We must start with jobs. The secret of pleasing workers, you see, is simply give them work. If we create good jobs, it'll attract new comrades to progress our communist paradise. If everyone does their part and nobody tries to cheat, the future is assured. 6 more job happiness. For 2 radio stations for free? Okay, so Customs Office next. Demolish Customs Office. Where you at, Customs Office? To stimulate exports. I could always rebuild it, I'm sure.
Very good, Comrade Presidente. You will find that if you please the party, your new status will please you.
Further enhance justice to Tropico, we wish to appoint Marco Moreno as your local party representative. He's one of the most equal young men I've ever met, distinguishing himself in no way whatsoever. In another life, he would have made a wonderful spy.
Presidente, I have been empowered by the party to, respectfully continue to do as I always have. The
Religious
party
voting's
is always
down. The 20th century. Regardless of where in the 20th century, I had a hard-on for trying to put these silly superstitions away. And it took so long till I break out of that institutional virus. Because now we kind of accept that the physical needs of the body are only one thing, but you can't just like have symptom A, inject B. People have spiritual and emotional needs that have like actual effect on their well-being. It's like the preventing thought now is like, alright, what is it? Homeopathy, for instance. We know it doesn't do anything. If homeopathy is taken as medical practice, clearly that's bad. But if someone takes homeopathy to feel better about themselves, that gives a comfort in their life, that can have a positive health outcome when it comes to their actual medical interventions. And so, a secular state is fine. But if it tries to go like the Russian regimes or the French regimes, with secularity means kick the religion out, they don't realize that they are pulling spiritual needs out of people. Is this a necessary one? It's in gold, it's a necessary one. I'll hold off on it for now then. I don't want people to hate me just yet. Then again, the election year is over. Cannot demolish building? Oh, guess already marked. Must have double clicked it. Sorry, churches. I don't see the last one. It could survive until I find it. Where's the last religious building? Is it me? Am I the religious building? Is it the Statue de Presidente? There are all these shacks that nobody's actually living in. That are just like holdovers that people must have died in or something. No one lives in them. Maybe there are peoples who are not properly registered or monitored by the state. And I had a church here. Where's the last one? If I was a church, where would I be? Chapel. The chapel, that's the only reason we have any healthcare. No, we got a clinic here. Constitution on religion and state to atheist state. If I really have to. Confirm the changes.
It is done, President.
My religious
All
base is gonna
religious
hate me now.
buildings have been destroyed. There is a strange quiet amongst the people, even those who reject religion.
Amongst the comrades there's some dissent. Some welcome the party, and some believe will benefit all. I, however, am sensing trouble in a system that does not take the workers, does not talk to the workers before improving the world for them. You see, they realize. Wanting a more equitable and just system is fine, but an equitable and just system that irons out the identity and the culture of these Tropicans. Even science did that. Look throughout the 19th and 20th centuries and see how much of science was knowledge is completely invalid unless it comes from this white European established institution.
I have just had
So much knowledge and so many ways of
productive
being.
exchange of ideas with the commissar himself. He
Just
shared
paved
his
over.
ideas with me, and I gave him a whimpering nod.
A whimpering nod. This reminds me of a tweet that I saw off Hawaiian Twitter, where it was basically, oh, the Communist Manifesto, Karl Marx. No, I'm not into European history, with the gist that us peoples around the world already have our equitable ways of living. And so, you know, don't exactly need the European counter-reaction to capitalism. They don't have to do it the Marx way if we have our own way. The Monarchal banks, that I'm fine with. In my younger days, would have jumped at the chance to blow up the capitalist strongholds. But it seems the party has already removed the money. The people's money!
Presidente, you're looking healthy. Perhaps it's more relaxing to take the orders and not give them any more?
Reorganize religion. Thing to remember is that we worship in our own hearts. Unless you're a fundamentalist, which technically I am, but that party can't stop people praying. All my flock needs is a venue. I always thought I'd make a fine landlady. Have a tavern with 160% efficiency. A tavern with 160% efficiency. How do I do that? Where's the tavern? Why are you living in here? You are unemployed and broke, Veronica Torres. Find a job, Veronica! You're single, you're not bound to anybody. 23 unemployed citizens with 17 vacant jobs. Okay, it is almost time to find more work for folk. Where is the closest tavern? Unemployed poor, uneducated poor, manure spreader. Let's turn these these bunkhouses into proper tenements. Or, why you no live in tenement? There's a tenement right here. You guys could afford it. Okay, how do I increase the efficiency of this place? 92%.
Unable to land plane anywhere near Palace owing to start of monsoon season.
Steel and coal. Gonna have to get in some leather too.
do not visit enough, eh, Comrade Presidente? But Kuznetsov is capable, and I am a busy man. And we are not friends, after all.
Case in point, Presidente, it is clear there are a small number of very rich people here in Tropico, and this will not do. The party prefers a large number of poor people, so please tax the wealthy. And I remember the party's correct. Well, I have wealth edict.
The party is quite fair, Presidente. Wealth should be shared. I understand that you have your own methods of sharing wealth.
I am here in person because of a rumor regarding some type of folk hero, Presidente. This so-called inside man apparently intends to fight the party. Moreno has become a legendary leader in his own right. I'm prepared to exert maximum effort in a search for insurgents, so better not find the inside man inside your palace, Presidente.
Presidente, the party tells us that justice is possible.
Mansions
only
and
when
houses
all people
and
are
country
equally
houses.
miserable. Am I missing something?
Justice only possible when all people are equally miserable. This biting social commentary on the Soviet way. Large dwellings make rich people happy. You must therefore demolish mansions, making all comrades 24% more mutual. People divided by law equals parties, so it says here, but I have dreams, Presidente, code books, miniature spy planes. The world doesn't feel right, it's just too warm. Okay. Mansion, demolish. No one's living in them anyway, these mansions are empty. At a college. Sorry, houses. I'm gonna have a bit of a housing crisis on my hands pretty soon. Thing is, I haven't got any money. All these demolition orders. It's room for a flop house. I'm gonna have a lot more apartments, aren't I? This is gonna be transformation. From apartments, or from houses to apartments. All these little houses I put around to keep people happy. Next boat that comes in, I'm gonna make apartments. Oh, another house. There's 4 houses left? What? We're just counting houses, right? Just houses? There's 1. So 3 left, hiding away someplace. Flop houses. There's a tavern, some bunkhouses. Didn't put any houses here. Flop house, flop house, flop house. Food farms. House. That's a flop house. There are 2 more houses hidden away someplace. House and house.
The mansions are destroyed, Presidente. Good, good. The party is correct. But what is wrong with the world?
I've heard of the Inside Man. Someone within the party is engineering its downfall. Do not know why this would be. But this does not sound like fun. I think, Presidente, that in a different life I was a spy.
Have you seen Comrade Kuznetsov, Presidente? We were scheduled to have a counter-planning meeting, but
Build
she is not here.
tenements. Also sent plans for a new type of dwelling. Party calls them joy divisions. Very space efficient, and workers to live in them are more equal to the scientific positioning of the toilet. But no comrade should live in isolation. Okay, definitely need more tenements. For
Not every
everybody.
nation is Tropico's friend, Prez. Not like I'm your friend. A few opportunities
Broker,
came up.
capitalist standing,
Nothing
plastic
illegal.
plants.
Well, nothing that can be proven to break any laws.
Any bit of trade deals coming in? 5%, 5%, 5%. Nobody wants Tropican goods. Alright, let's start putting some tenements. Building is disabled. Oh. You actually aren't allowed to anymore. Got plenty of tenements. I should turn these flop houses into tenements too. Fewer buildings means less maintenance. There are fewer buildings that already have... how to put it? Higher volume and better living standards? I'm used to tenements being like the dirty, cheap option that you build loads of in early Tropico 3 and replace with apartments as soon as you can. Put these bunkhouses away.
The dwellings are built. As for Comrade Kuznetsov,
She's lost control.
Presidente. I know she has a secret. If only I could find out what.
She used to be a spy, maybe she is the inside job person. Could ask the inside man for some insight if I knew who he was. Is a spy so cunning that he himself might not know who he is? This goes us off then. A spy so skilled he might not even exist.
Presidente, the party has designed the perfect communist vehicle. It is available in a range of stylish beiges.
Oh, how nice. It is so cramped, dangerous, and difficult to drive that it guarantees automotive impartiality for all. Please legislate to bring these vehicles, the workers. Transport times population equals a party. Now where is Comrade Kuznetsov? If she's not here, I must attend to your tiny islands, which is not correct. Well, let me build more houses for folks first. Because my workers' needs come first, darn it. Perfect fit. And they're already putting up so quickly. Armed caretaker. Increase housing quality. Decrease crime safety penalty. Increase upkeep. Fire raging. Where is it? Where's my firemen? I see no trucks out. We got firemen? Where's my firemen? That's a military building. There, we got one en route. Who's up in the shack here? Nobody. Money is starting to get a little bit sparse again. Boats. Got plenty of pineapple coming through. I've been demolishing buildings that do not provide economic production. How am I back in the red? And the consolidating a lot of these disparate flop houses. Flop houses and bunk houses into tenements. Some 20%. They want milk but not cheese. Come on. There, cheese, 20%. Cheese I can do. What's our current production of cheese like? Output is 579 right now. Statistics. Income is in the negatives. What? Production value last month is 0. Value in a lifetime is 69,000. Zero emission and needed modifiers make it less efficient. That could be a problem. Ag subsidies is alright. 1,000 per month for free wheels. Let's try mandatory siestas off. It's not currently a election year. Okay, cheeses. We'll give you 38,000. I'm sure you can fulfill that. And cigars, we're doing a little slowly on, aren't we? Currently got 737 in queue with 2,000 pounds of tobacco or units of tobacco. So I'm sure we could do cigars too. Weapons? Somebody finally wants weapons? But because we're bottlenecked on tin, on nickel I mean. Let's see, 847 coming out. As long as nickel keeps coming in at a glacial pace. I suppose we can do weapons as well. Not enough trade licenses and I can't buy another at 20,000 in the hole. Maybe this Demolish All the Houses campaign that they have me doing has mucked up my logistics. So people have to move like all sorts of sporadic places. Can't get to and from work as easily. Because it can't be expenses going up if I've been destroying everything. Alright, gimme. Weapons deal. For 12,500 units.
You know, we're almost like brothers, Presidente.
Ultimate and produce jewelry.
Brothers fight.
All effects last for 1 year. That doubles all money costs and halves all trade prices. Oh, that's gonna be so harsh. And halves the broken conversion rate of Swiss bank for money. But jewelry is such a bad deal for me. We don't produce enough gold to produce all that jewelry.
What use is power if you don't exercise it? It'd whip.
Produces gold to jewelry in 2,000 days. And it costs so much money just to get the blueprints. And then build the building. What's current unemployment at again? 10 unemployed citizens, but 15 job vacancies? Come on, high school students. Don't be too proud to shovel poop.
Sir, yes, sir. The operation is back on target.
Then they'll want leather next, but I haven't got leather. $40,000 plus in revenue coming in. Where's a freighter? Freighter. I was afraid it was gonna take too long. So many coconuts. So many pineapples. $54,000? Alright, now that I'm back in the green, let's do. Jewel shop if I gotta. I really am not producing enough gold for this. High priority. Now that's what that mausoleum they wanted, now that we have electricity. What would that be? Entertainment? Luxury entertainment? No. Education, the mausoleum. Gates money for up to 50 filthy rich citizens upon their deaths. Insufficient funds, 28,000, the heck? Give me more cash, come on. Expecting revenue 0 and a box coming in. Some cigars, some logs, some planks, some meat. Get it nice and beefy. Where's the next fire? Somebody's bunkhouse. Those things are death traps.
An impromptu vandalism competition ended in victory today for the Tropican rebels as they beat the local
Attacking the weapons factory.
by 2 whole walls.
Where's my soldiers? We got soldiers, don't we? Come on, out of the restaurant. Out of the restaurant! Oh my goodness! You guys gotta go, or what? Even we got a truck. They're not going? What are they waiting for?
We could wait for the perfect moment to strike, or we could go in guns blazing, if we had guns.
Delay the heist. Maybe a guerrilla attack would just burn the place instead of actual rebel attack. It says Tropico under attack though, no? Guerrilla's been defeated? If you say so. Didn't see any defeating going on. Okay, got 1,000 Sitter days to get 3,000 volumes of jewelry. Oh hey, money. Let's put that mausoleum. Where do the people live? What do the people need? The comfort of the Presidente. I'm surprised they haven't had me destroy the circus. Oh, the golf course. Come on, how come the golf course didn't have to be destroyed? That is objectively useless. Maybe what I'll do is we have all this other space that we could use for like tourism such. Could put the mausoleum all the way back here in places. Here, if I'm not gonna build uranium, I'll make the mausoleum for these folks. A mausoleum on the foot of a volcano. In generations since, it could become a Pokemon gym or something. As far as the church was, can't fit. Okay, mausoleum at the foot of a volcano. 14,000 a quick build! Construction workers, you're on your own for this one. Hold on a second. It requires electricity too, doesn't it? Because the electricity is primarily here. Cool. And now that we have the electricity, what can we do for efficiency? Rapiding refrigerators. 25 megawatts of power, but increases output 25%. Anybody else need electricity? Mechanized milkers for job quality and efficiency. Alright. The truck is here, the building is on fire, but they're off duty right now. Position working, position working. Are they? Is it a grayed out? Doesn't mean they're not here. Does work include on way to work? $26K in queue for revenue. So at least get a balance backing up.
Remember, war is peace. Freedom is slavery. Ignorance is strength. Coffee is pineapple juice.
No
and
gold coming
Tropico
in.
Is the future.
We're not gonna make
Canal
this.
Uno.
Adds to job position. Efficiency decreased. Decreases job quality, increases production. Okay. Why can I not use laser beam welders? Oh, modern times. That's so close together, that was part of the name. Laser beam welders modern times, just full stop. Where's all the gold? We got no gold coming in? We are not gonna make this deadline. What else can we research? Spelling bees, alternative food source, people already love me. Efficiency of all taverns and cocktail bars, 10%. Decrease religious standing. But it increases cocktail bars 10% and taverns. Childhood Museum. Okay, let's see what else Childhood Museum can do. Raiders brought in a ton of money. Slowly producing a small output of gold. Mechanical Milker, job quality and efficiency. Mausoleum, greatest of all, mastermind of progress. Approve all citizens visiting at the final rating tourism by 10. Decrease tourists by 10. Each citizen oriented towards communist or intellectual factions visiting the mausoleum increases standing of the corresponding faction by 0.2. Conservatives or capitalists, environmentalists or religious, militarist or industrialist, service quality by 10, and building quality. I'm sure they're fine. Newspaper has no upgrades. Teamsters already have the second shift. Creamery has its job quality. Welding plant for boats. An additional in stock for 7,680 units of aluminum and 3,840 of steel. Can produce ships out of steel or aluminum in addition to planks. On additional in stock. So that's just saying that it could be planks plus aluminum or steel. I got plenty of steel, right? Got steel coming in. How much do we got? $3,000 coming into weapons. We could do steel boats. I think steel boats might be good. Fire raging? No, that's an old. No, that isn't another one. In a bunkhouse. All the more reason to move people into tenements. Let's just go ahead and have this demolished. Move this one to a different location, which is its own button. I didn't have to demolish it first. Good job, me. Spot is not already taken. Don't be silly. Almost halfway to 1/3. That's pretty cool. I'm used to seeing this community from this angle. And I look at it from this angle, I was completely lost as to what exactly I was looking at. Just lacking on the nickel. How are we looking on trades? Cheeses produce 2,900 of 38,000. Cigars come along nicely. Weapons at the slowest rate possible. What is our current research at? I know what though. Constitution that percent yet. We don't have to keep it on the AP estate. We did the mission. I can now switch back over, right? Show up happiness. What else do we have taking up so much space? Taking up space. We don't have an embassy. Sorry, bud. Go to hospital for the communists? Forgot all about that one. Who wants a hospital? That costs 3,000 for the blueprint, 7,000 to make. How are my boats looking? You got that steel in? No steel? Okay, devote steel for production. No exports on steel. Always the hungers for nickel. There's so much deposit in there. It is so slow at actually working. It's tempted to turn the nickel factory, the nickel mine, into profit protocol. But I shouldn't. Increase efficiency 25% for power drill. Let's do it. They did electricity, but electricity we can do.
Our comrades rejoice in your support, Presidente. And of course, we all rejoice equally.
Right now, give me the money. I don't need communist standing, I need more communists. The building doesn't catch on fire, but it's only 750. And better to not have to worry about it. There's no like monthly maintenance or anything. Central air conditioning. Output reduced by 5 megawatts of electrical power for central air. An additional in stock for 800 units of oil. No, let's not do oil. I at least see we are producing more communists. Strong or die-hard supporters of communists. It's these newspapers. What's it at? 25% chance to shift their political views towards capitalists? No, towards communists. Every single time they rest. Every single rest. Every single person around here who goes to sleep has a 1/4 chance to become communist every single time. And we are gonna miss this goal, there's no way. 800 days to do 2,500 more jewelry. It can't be done. It couldn't be helped. They were asking for the impossible. We tried.
Do any of these offers look good to you?
No.
They're all strictly legitimate.
Export jewelry. Got it anyway. Maybe I'll just save up a nest egg for when the economy tanks, as it's going to in 2 years.
Contact. Comrade. Secure this communication.
I don't have an embassy. She told me to destroy the embassy. But I'll accept it, just to prevent standing loss. How's our politics? Greater than 100. Greater than 100. And only 44 for the Western powers. Hospital's got workers. Opera house. Has no visitors coming in. Let's demolish you then. College? Brain cells or brain cells? Do we have a high school though? There's a library.
Sir, yes, sir. The operation is back on target.
Rolling. Input decreased by 20%. For climate control. Oh, does that mean that my cigars need fewer tobaccos to make more cigars? That's kind of cool. An additional 30 megawatts. Efficiency increased 10%. Give me both. Network balance. So, if I'm reading this right, it produces 360 megawatts of power. And we're currently using 205? Is that the correct reading? Electricity and the network balance? Four, three, two, one. There goes the last of the nickel. We really don't have enough nickel coming in to justify all the workers, so we could function at half capacity. And probably don't even need efficiency for it. Fish and jewelry? 652 jewelry. Oh, we got no gold coming in.
The citizens are demanding elections, Presidente. It seems that they want a choice in how they are ruled.
Alright. Going to acknowledge the issue. Faith happiness? Housing happiness? Of faith. Issue of faith. We are going to build those churches. Or maybe housing? It's only on 39, right? If it's only on 39, then maybe it'll be enough to get it to 40-something? Let's get faith in. I wish I could check my almanac because I want to see who has a bigger impact. The communists love me. And we're getting more and more communists. There's 173 of them. So, little capitalist favor toward me. is their favorite, right? Communists already love me. Religious neutral. Everyone else is shaded neutral. Industrialist, not so much. Shall praise the environmentalists. Blame no one. And promise to improve. Housing. Housing? Housing or faith? I'll say faith.
Tropico. Some call it the Valley of the Shadow of Despair. But to me, it is the
44,
Valley
44.
of the Shadow of my home. Our spirits cannot be broken. So rise, O Tropico, and despair no more. Your president
Research complete on
does not
Chocolate
ignore
Museum.
your faith. You need places to pray, to confess your sins, and to nap before Holy Communion. God is everywhere.
We get a
But it
small
is
audience at least
unwise
this
to
time.
worship outside in hurricane season. Let us speak of growth. For like a tenacious weed, Tropico must grow. And even weeds have friends, friends of the earth herself. Their love of the green is a love we can all share. For my next step,
280
I call
days.
upon your faith. We shall rise above the obstacles.
We haven't even
in
broke
our
1,000.
path. A golden age of piety is dawning. Together, we will believe. So vote El Presidente for the future that you deserve. All of you. Viva Tropico!
18 unemployed citizens, but there's 21 vacant jobs. Come on, guys. Come on. There's 181 religious, 188 environmentalists, 231 communists. But they're not diehard enough. They're all moderates, the fakers. Okay, Chocolate Museum. What do we have? Nothing but the truth. Golden Spoon? Approval of all visiting citizens. Efficiency of all luxury entertainment buildings. USA, Middle East, Russia have a constant relation bonus of 15 based on efficiency. Western powers, Eastern Bloc, constant relations penalty of 3. Religious fostering. Increase the efficiency of all public services buildings. All public services buildings. Pinnacle of working class. All plantations and mines increase 5%. Ex-KGB colonel. Efficiency of barracks, army bases, commando garrison, and spy academy. Raised by llamas. Efficiency of all ranches and factory ranches. Self-made entrepreneur. Efficiency of all industrial buildings. Let's do religious fostering. Animatronics. I could have animatronics in my chocolate museum. Child tourists prefer this building.
Do any of these offers look good to you?
No.
They're all strictly legitimate.
Where's that buffer of mine? I need more buffer. Constitution can be rescinded. I'll wait till after the election. Let's put mandatory siesta back on.
Work is
17 months for the tax cut. I'll wait for the end. Tropical papers. Filthy rich don't pay any rent. Instead, there's a personal Swiss bank account every month. I want to be somewhat honest. What else to research? Security checkpoint, souvenir shops, mausoleum. National Day, maybe. $65,000? Constitution? High rebel threat.
It's no good, Prez. The smart money has had enough of your wonky politics. We don't take disappointment lying down.
I gave him the jewelry shop. You think the last financial crisis was an accident? Everything in the capitalist world happens by design. We call ourselves the Invisible Hand, and we're very well connected. We could raise material costs and lower export prices, and heck, we could have the size of our morning coffee. We own the baristas.
You know, we're almost like brothers, Presidente. But have you ever seen brothers
And they're
fight?
still, oh my goodness, they're still pushing out more of them. I can't produce all that gold. How do I make the capitalist like me more again? Citizens not allowed to emigrate. Free to go. Love it or leave it. Decreases the chance of unhappy citizens staying in Tropico by 50%. Pass no law restricting the freedom of expression to citizens to mock, deride, ridicule, scorn, taunt any such person or person displaying unpatriotic opinion. National flag being an extension of the patriotic for the citizen. So you could freely mock those who are not nationalistic enough. Specifically towards the flag. And the capitalists are so unhappy. Let's get rid of them. Rebel threat decreased to medium. Still making 52,000. Probably the last big payment I'm gonna get. Election day in 6 months. I've already got the best stuff I can on this jewelry workshop.
I'm sure the good citizens of Tropico intend to vote for you, Presidente. I myself intend to vote for you.
I'm gonna trust that 52%.
I came to see you as soon as I found these were available, President.
What do they got? 6,500? Image campaign? Personal experience of all Tropicans? What I will do though is give a tax cut. Approval of all citizens up.
Want to get on everyone's good side? So
There, a bump to 58%. Now let me see, how about some more apartments? Secure mansions. Quality 79 for 2 households. Quantity 52 for well off or better isn't too bad. House is 64. I like houses. Houses isn't too bad. Even country house is not too bad. I gotta make parking decks, don't I? Let me make some houses first. Gotta take care of the material needs of my people first.
Who is winning the Cold War? A special report from Canal Uno reveals the answer. El Presidente!
El Presidente wins! Who could have seen that coming? Okay, gotta be careful because these things are more expensive now. And I promised I would raise the religious happiness.
That was a close one, Presidente. Apparently, some citizens need to be reminded just how much
religion and state. We've already done the mission to make it an atheist state. Theocracy? Do we officially go theocracy to go the full opposite direction? Decrease global liberty by 10. Overall tourism rated by 5. But the religious folks will love me. I think I'm gonna knee-jerk and go full-on theocracy. Professional soldiers, voting rights, all citizens vote. Labor policy we didn't research yet. Zero emissions, I'll keep on. Love it or leave it. Free media. Okay.
Presidente, I know you always keep your promises.
Average faith happiness of 41. It's only at 19.
What counts as a
Okay, let's get these churches in. I can't make them! Oh no! I can't even build them anymore. Well, how about we rescind the tax cuts already in effect? Well, I made us a theocracy with no churches. Expected revenue only 7,000. Guess I'll start making these car parks. I see a fist. Perfectly spaced. So the tricky thing for this one, apart from they're just standing around. Financial crisis has ended? For now, then another one's gonna come in. No workers in my childhood museum. Everyone who hates it has left. Come on, you guys. There's flop houses right here that you guys can afford. Get the well off out of the tenements. See if they have higher quality houses. We'll move into it. They have burnt my mausoleum. Only 4 more communists. For Moreno to make her own Tropican. Tropican manifesto.
Now, I don't want to alarm you, but I'm going to...
Freedom of religion? Let's go back to atheist states. Citizens less likely to orient their political views towards a religious faction. Sorry, but if I can't build churches, I'll have to cut back on my promise to get faith up. That's 2 promises in a row that I've broken. Three parking decks. Alright, 3 parking decks and then 3 wheels. 1,000 simoleons every single year. Issue free wheels. Alright, where's free wheels? Capitalists are gonna hate me. They already do. This is gonna drop it from 2 to 0.
The poor are complaining that they cannot afford to drive an automobile. And the rich are complaining that they keep running over the poor on their way to work. We can kill 2 birds with 1 diesel-fueled stone by providing state-supported vehicles for everyone. Sure, they will not be as sexy or as terrible for the environment as our own cars, but they will be just as dangerous and fun to crash.
There. It's been done.
The workers
I
are
can kill them
not
off
free,
now,
Comrade
right?
Presidente, to drive anywhere they wish. At 12 kilometers per hour, they will not get far.
If you see Comrade Kuzatov, her to me. She has gone undercover to flesh out the inside man. She is the inside man, I'm betting ya. Or perhaps she has embezzled a fortune of the people's money and is retired to accompany Gulag. It does not matter. I wish for her return.
I have been in a fight with General Rodriguez, Presidente. I gave him a nosebleed, which messed up his lovely uniform. Though red is appropriate.
Nostar ran foreign of the party's decision to disband his elite squad, which I'm sure you will take care of. Have been on edge since Comrade Kuzatov disappeared, Presidente. Was she liquidated by the party? Demolished my commando garrison.
Oh, hey, Presidente. Sorry, my trademark smile is upside down. I'm like rainy flowers today. I barely found my way here through all the smog in the air.
Presidente, those new cars pump out thick clouds of poison. The sides of the road are lined with dead birdies. I guess they're all equal to the eyes of the party, huh? But a garbage dump. Or a free botanical garden. Sold. Where's the dump? Where'd it be under? Entertainment? Luxury entertainment? Public services? Garbage dump. Reduces pollution of other buildings within range, while itself creating pollution. So where's the worst spot? That's not too bad, they're all in yellow. What's the overlay? Pollution? Seriously, thought it'd be worse. But this dump is so big. Gotta make the road go up a tiny bit here. Hooray, we have salvation. do. That is good enough. And that gets me a free botanical garden. Destroy the Commando garrison when they are trying to rescue for me the Taj Mahal. Executing mission. They're so close to finishing this phase. I'll wait till they return. Unless they ask for a whole buttload of leather. Happiness is a mere 51%. Let me ID more places to transform bunkhouses into tenements. And flop houses into tenements. They will hate me, but I am raising their overall happiness. They just don't realize it yet. And they've already put up so quickly. The 53? What was that?
Well, thank you for the garbage dump, Presidente. I guess it's somewhere to go for a dose of reality.
This party doesn't care about the planet at all, Presidente. Saw them dyeing both red and gray squirrels green for the sake of their equality justice. Okay, where to put my free botanical garden? Free botanical garden by the nickel mine. No? No room? And there's no room here either. Alright, main city's gonna get it. We could demolish the circus to put the botanical garden. We could... But so many people go to the circus! It could fit just as nicely here. And then we could put a botanical garden here. Yeah? Like the sign of that. Even if it upends, everybody's all they were doing. Such a little shack. Little shack, perfect for running over.
We did it, Presidente! Every comrade has enough to fulfill their needs, and we all work together for the betterment of all!
And all this costs me is a bunch of capitalist hate and frequent threats of gutting the economy on purpose every other year. Nothing could spoil our paradisiacal communist utopia. Praise be to Comrade Marx, we shall all live happily ever after, for the dream is within our reach. A new, better party with cake and ice cream for all.
I'm so glad I made this deal with you, Presidente.
Hey, Gregory. Celebrating our Tropican-style communism victory. All we need are these guys to come back already. What's taking them? Commandos are returning! And as soon as they do, we destroy their building.
Plane touched down at 0900 hours local time. My body still thinks it's 1800 hours last Wednesday. The docs call it turboprop lag.
Also have a bad case of dengue fever.